Guess where I'm going? Gosh darn this lens. Hold on. So this camera is like just so old and the lens is so messed up. So sorry if you can't see me. But guess where I'm going? I'm going to get my own.
Okay, one question.
Oh my goodness. What?
Can I come?
No, they don't allow 12-year-olds in the
They do. I can
gun
pick it
store.
up 14.
You have to be 21.
I'm 21 now.
Plus, we're going to get pot. They don't let you in the pot store either. We're going to go get pot and get drunk, so you can't come. I'm sorry.
This isn't a place for kids, and it's also a time when mom and dad have to, like, think.
Lots of pot. We're going to have lots of pot.
Susie, where'd you put the keys?
Tons of pot.
They're just playing with the auto with all the other lazies.
Play with Emmy and Ellie.
I don't like to put makeup on and run around in dresses.
Well, how are you ever going to get a boyfriend?
Never.
What, are you going to get a girlfriend?
No. I'm not going to be any.
You're going to be like a spinster your whole life?
What is spinster?
Somebody without any kids and any husband?
I might be a nun.
A nun? That's a perfect job for Maddie.
Are you sarcastic?
No, I'm serious. Be a great nun. A mean nun.
You guys all need to clean up.
But you'd be a good one.
Load it in the dishwasher and run it.
Kenny, when are we going running?
We're about to go run.
Maddie wants to go running. So take her running.
We're going.
Bye. Good luck. Good luck.
Really? You used all the gas?
They're going running.
Fix that window.
They're all going to get run over.
Did they break it?
No. Kenny's a... Dan, I was going to say, look for Cardi. Whoa, they're going behind you. No, they're not. Now slam your brakes. Dan, you got Cardi on here? Oh, gosh.
Tell them to get off because I told this woman I was going to meet her.
When you're gone and never gone?
In the yard, nowhere else. Not up here in the cul-de-sac.
Okay.
Okay.
One time I had to meet somebody
off.
who won't like let's go.
They're like zombies. Okay, Dan, go. Go. Dan, drive.
She's on the
I'm
car.
going to get a gun.
Hi, kids. You just want me to drag them down the road as they're hanging on?
There's probably one on here as we're
I
speaking.
used to do that though. We used to grab onto the back bumper in the trailer, just drag across the field.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
Was that a toot?
What a rebel is this?
You just let one rip?
Oh, it was my shoe.
You just let one
No,
rip?
listen.
Uh-huh.
It was my shoe, dummy.
Okay. There's another
He's
sign.
so freaking rude.
There's another
I know.
sign.
Our neighbor, some idiot in this neighborhood, put up a sign and that said number 812. Not us. We are not 812. But they said, number 812, your dog is crapping at the mailbox. And I was like, whoa, that's just such a crass way to deal with things. Why not go knock on their door and say, hey, your dog pooping by the mailbox. Do you think you could maybe keep it on a leash or like clean up after him or something? Right? That would be like what a nice person would do. But this loser puts it on the mailbox that we all drive to, right? Like a public PSA or something like that. And so I wrote on there, because this is who I am, I was like, wow, you're one crass SOB or something like that. I can't remember what I said exactly. I used the word crass in there. And I said, careful, your privilege is showing, because this is a bunch of rich pukes. We bought the cheapest house in the neighborhood, just so you know. We're not one of them. We're not one of them. So I just thought that was so crappy. So crappy. And I can't keep my mouth shut because I just can't.
I thought you wrote the note.
That's not something I would do. If I was mad at a neighbor for that situation, I would tell them. No problem with that.
You would put it in a paper bag, light it on fire, put it on their porch, and ring the doorbell.
No, but when I was a kid, somebody did do that to my mom. We had a dog named Casey. He was a golden retriever. And if you've ever seen the movie Marley and Me, this dog, Casey, is exactly like Marley, the worst dog on the planet. And he would take off. And the only way to get him back was either to drive, so he'd jump in the car, or we would have to take pieces of cheese and take them from like the middle of the house and drop little pieces of cheese all the way out the front door, all the way into the yard, and then he'd come and he'd eat them on the way in. But he pooped in somebody's yard, and they brought it in a little lunch bag, one of those little brown lunch bags, and left it on our porch for my mom. Passive aggressive as hell, huh?
It's gonna drive me nuts.
Those are just cars, Dan. They're just
Yeah, but
little
every time we
matchbox
turn, they
cars.
roll one way, and then they roll the other way.
You should really seriously have your seatbelt on.
It hasn't beeped at me yet. This thing is like...
I'm all about safety. Safety first. I'm going to get a gun. That's what I started telling you to begin with. I'm going to get a gun. I'm going to get a Glock. I'm going to be like a cop. It's going to be a tough, tough gun. I'm getting it for self-protection. For the zombie apocalypse. Dan wants to say something, I could tell.
Because I still think it's a bad idea for you to have a gun. You need anger management first.
Yeah, well, no, I don't. I can see me, though, in traffic, just kind of like showing it to somebody. Like, do you see what this is? You should really not cut me off again. Or do you see what this... No, I'm kidding. I would never do that. Not ever. Plus, you can't have them loaded, so it doesn't even matter. Like, you can't carry a loaded gun anywhere. Right?
I don't know what the law is on a concealed weapon, though.
It seems kind of pointless to, like, have a gun for protection and not be able to have it loaded. Like, what's the point of that? Hold on! Don't rape or kill me. Let me load my gun, and then it's a fair playing field, and then you can attempt it. Okay. What? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get the whole not loaded thing. So being the idiot that I am, I forgot my ID. So Dan's gonna get the gun. I went into my closet to get my bag, but instead I got shoes, and then I was done, and I got in the car, and we left, and halfway here, Dan's like, oh, you brought your ID, right? I was like, oh, Shanghai. Shoot. No, didn't, so Dan's gonna get it. It's gonna be Dan's little Glock.
Yeah, I might.
I'm hoping for a pink one. That would be pretty cute for Dan.
Well, I'm just kind of trying to think of whether or not I'm going to let you use it, since it's going to be mine. So think about that.
There's a lot that's mine that I won't let him use. Just saying.
Yeah, there is.
Uh-huh.
A lot. So, now that the shoe's on the other foot.
No, what I'm saying is if he doesn't let me use the gun, then there's a lot that I have that is mine that I will not let him use. Not that I'm already currently not letting him use it, because the things I'm talking about he uses quite often.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course he doesn't, because he takes everything for granted. Where are we going? This is Rifle, by the way. This is like the western town of near where we live. Our windshield looks like a million baby birds died on it. It is so dirty. We've got to do something about it. You can't see anything out of it. So I'll show you. This is Rifle.
Is it this corner?
Yeah, it's that one. Isn't that it?
Or the next building? Or is
It's
it this
that one. No, I think it's... Nope, it's neither of these buildings. This is Wildland Arts Company. I thought it was right on the corner. Don't go, you've got a red light.
It must be that corner. So look it up.
It's working.
You'd think that as a navigator you would have done that to begin with.
I thought you knew where we were going. He's just rude! 124 West 2nd Street.
So hit the little button. Which way?
What little button?
To like route.
Alright, so go up here and turn left. The next street.
Right here?
Yep. This is 2nd Street, right? Nope, this is 4th Street.
Turn right onto Railroad Avenue.
No, she doesn't know where she's going.
Do you?
I don't know what this is. Is this upside down or what? West Avenue. Turn left.
Turn left onto West Avenue.
That's our destination. Think I can film this?
I doubt it.
You're gonna want to see it, right? I'll tell you how it goes. I don't feel like bringing the camera in there and looking like a complete fool. So I'll tell you how it goes. So I am an idiot. I forgot my ID, and it made a huge difference because when we walked in there, Dan knew enough to be like, yeah, I'm looking for a gun for myself that she can use. But then I was the one asking all the questions, and the dude was kind of like answering all my questions. So I think like he thought it was really for me, which it really is. And apparently Dan cannot go buy a gun on my behalf. He can't buy a gun for me. Okay. Why can't Dan buy a gun that I can use? But he was a stickler, and I guess it's the law. And who knows, we could be a sting operation. We could be, you know, working with the police. So we didn't get a gun. But I think the gun that I want is called a Smith & Wesson Shield. And it's the Performance Center because it's got that awesome sight. A really easy trigger, and I don't think anything else matters. It's ported, which I just learned all this terminology, but it's ported, which means that it's a little less muzzle flip. I'm learning. But so we didn't get one, but we found out that there's a gun guy in our town, so we're gonna go there tomorrow, do a little bit of research on this, and go get one. Then I'm going to get a concealed carry permit. You better believe it. You don't want to mess with me, man, if you see me on the street. So Dan is doing South Beach because he's so freaking fat. And the dude is eating more beef jerky than you have ever seen anybody consume in their life. He's chewing, so he can't even talk.
Spicy.